Welcome back, fangirls and fanboys of the world. My name is Mario, and we are back today in our lovely fanboy corner to celebrate Rosie's Rosy Posy birthday. 29 years old, guys. She's about to turn 30. Oh my god. Time really flies. Like, I'm turning 24 this year. What is time, guys? What is time? Anyway, congratulations to Rose. Happy birthday, first of all. For the ones who are new here, maybe just discover me because of this video, I love to do kind of a special video for the BTS and Blackpink members because I don't know, it feels like my way of showing love and gratitude for everything they've given to us and because of how much we love them and we appreciate not only their music, their artistry, but also who they are as people. And Rose, guys, like, she's just one of the cutest persons I've ever seen. I am always thinking that if I had to like create a bond with the Blackpink members, Rose and I would be literally best friends. I just know we would gossip, we would talk a lot, we would have so much fun, and I don't know, she's just so genuine and so special and so down to earth and all the possible positive things that you could say about her. And that's why I'm so grateful for her to get to know her back then when I discovered Blackpink, and I don't know, to have this special bond fan artist, but it doesn't feel like she's over me in a sense. It just feels like a regular person that I love her music and her beauty and her style and her persona. I don't know. We will be doing, as you probably already know because we already did Jisoo and Jennie. First, we're gonna highlight some of my favorite Rose moments, especially like funny moments mainly. And then we're gonna go for her best performances and then my top 5 Rose songs. As always, if you're starting to like my content, if you enjoy my company, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss anything that I will put out on the future. Guys, this is going to be a huge 1-2 months for Bling content because we have the comeback, an MB, an album, a breakdown of the lyrics, or like ranking the songs on how much I like them. Lisa's birthday is coming too, so we have a lot of things to do. That's why I'm telling you, subscribe to the channel, it will be worth it. We're gonna start with the funny moments. Rose has a really different type of funny way of being, if that makes sense. She is the eloquent type of funny. She is so interesting. He is just so genuine that everything that she says like naturally can make you laugh. Like for example, on that speech where she was like saying like too much information and she was realizing at the same moment, like one of the latest speech. And I loved her. I love that about her because it feels so entertaining to be around her, to listen to her interviews. The interview she did the other day on Call Her Daddy was so cool. I loved it incredibly much. And that doesn't mean that there are not moments that I'm laughing my ass off about Rose. Also because she's so expressive with her faces. There's a lot of moments. It's really hard because there's a lot of lives and performances and stuff. But we're gonna go for the first 5 that came to my mind. Number 5 is when they were on the boat. That boat with Jenny, where I actually mentioned this in Jenny's birthday video when she was really scared because it's so funny to see Jenny scared. And Jenny was trying to make Rose guess SpongeBob. And she was literally saying like a square that lives under the ocean and stuff like that. And Rose was absolutely clueless. She had no idea what Jenny was talking about. And it was like the situation itself being on the boat and stuff. It was so fun. And Lisa and Jisoo looking at them like, ugh. I don't know, that moment was really fun and I always remember it. So great. Number 4 is that clip, which is just for a second, when Rose was really motivated and she said like, this song is called As If It's Your Last, and I want you to scream As If It's Your Last. Oh, Rose. Like that was actually embarrassing. If I were friends with Rose, I would remind her always about that because what the heck. Number 3 is one of those moments where she's been eloquently funny. And it's when she was talking about AirPods and how she doesn't understand how people can wear them. and they don't fall off your ears, or you don't lose them, or you can charge it. And I could not feel more related about that. That's why probably I like this moment so much, because I feel so related. I cannot use AirPods. If you are in Patreon, you have seen that on the first videos of the Are You Sure and Arister documental. It's always like my ear is not well made, if that makes sense. So I cannot wear them. So when I first saw this, I was like, Rose, oh my God, yes, tell them, use like, you know what I use. And if it's not this, it's with wire, because I'm sorry, I cannot use them. And they're so expensive that then one of them falls off your ear and I don't know, you lose it on the street. Oh my God, that really hurts.
Oh, wait, no, one last thing. I absolutely must have this on my bag all the time because I am one of those people who don't use AirPods. I'm not very good at charging things, so charging, one extra thing other than my phone is a bit difficult for me. And so I actually take around the classic from Apple. Does everybody use AirPods? Oh, how do you guys live? I cannot charge them. And I always feel like I have them and then I forget they're there and then I lose one. I found this perfect little container for it. And how convenient. So anyone who uses the good old stringed earphones, there you go. That's a really good way to keep them safe. So,
Number two, this one, it's just, ah, I don't even have an explanation of why this is so funny. Is the famous quote of that fan. I don't remember what he said before this sentence, but I will put it here and you will see it. But then, after Rose answered, he said, do you support gay rights?
Rosie, what coffee do you drink?
it's not coffee to say to you.
Rosie, do you support gay rights? Yeah.
And Rose's face, like her reaction was like, yeah. Like, I just don't know why, but this clip is so funny to me and it's really short. Like, I don't know. The first time I saw it, I was like, why did you ask that, like, in with that voice? And Rose's reaction, oh my God, I would have been her, because I would be like, sorry. Anyway, and finally this one, oh shit, there's not even a conversation on this one, but it was, I don't even remember where this came from, but it was when Rose and Lisa were on some beds and they were putting things on the wall, and all of a sudden Rose fell between two of the beds and disappeared. And Lisa looked like, "What happened to you?" I bursted out laughing, like tears falling from my ears of how much fun that moment is. I don't know why. Sometimes, guys, there's not a reason for something like this to be funny to us, but it's just is. And I don't know, there's a lot of Rose moments, like when they were asking if she's Rose, or when she was sharing too much information on her facial expressions, or where she's playing with those kind of motorcycles, tiny motorcycles. There's a lot of moments. And honestly, one that I did not say because I already said it in Jesus video, but I could also use, was that one where they were reading the Boomba I'm playing with fire lyrics, literally reading them as if they were like kind of a novel. And of course, the lyrics are so like superficial and like simple lyrics, so it was really fun. And also, like just in general, her compilations of mic drops. Literally, BTS should collab with Rose and release a remix of mic drop, because girl, what is going on with your hands? She's always losing the mics. It's so funny. Moving on to the performances. Rose is one hell of a performer. Not only has this aura that grabs you when she's dancing, and her hair being the fifth member of Blackpink, but also her voice is one of the prettiest voices I've ever heard, and I just love when she's just standing there singing. That's more than enough. Okay, and all of her performances are really cool, but I wanted to highlight five of them. First of all, we're gonna go with Gone and On the Ground in Coachella. And guys, these two songs have been performed a lot in several music shows in Korea, and On the Ground especially, it's an incredible performance, and on the tour too, on the bumping tour. But there was something. I'm not just only also because it's the two of them together. But there was something on Coachella. Rose looked stunning that day. She like had this gaze and this look. Oh my God, I cannot explain it. But she had aura. She was dripping aura. And it was so cool that she sang a little bit of Gone and then transitioned into Underground. She slayed the choreo as always. Sometimes I feel like even her forgets that she's like the lead dancer of Blackpink, and I'm really hoping that for her next solo projects she can upbeat a little bit more the songs and dance a little bit. It will be really cool. Oh my god, I wish we had a drinks or coffee dance performance. Anyway, number four, it's not a live performance, but it's the special performance video that she released for Number One Girl, because man, that is so gorgeous. First of all, the location, I don't even know where that is, but it's so like I don't know how to explain, but it's not like the prettiest place like itself, but the colors and just the simplicity of the place makes it so beautiful. And I love just like the lighter moves of her dancing and expressing the pain of the song through the movements. And then with the guy, it was literally like she was trying to get to him and he was pushing her away, like that second person she's talking about on Number One Girl, which is the fans. So I feel like it really encapsulates the song, and it's so dramatic. And I don't know, I was so amazed and happy when she did this because I feel like it's really different and it's really unique and it gives a kind of a special feeling to Rosie. And I mean, of course, the song is absolutely gorgeous. So there's that. Number three, we are going with the Deadline mashup. All right. And here I will make a mention. I could also be talking about let me just read the name GMO Sonic 2025 performance in Japan because it was really cool. She sang a few songs and, in my opinion, the best ones of the album. She also sang Vampire Holy live. Then she sang Drinks or Coffee too, which was really cool. But I have a special attachment to the Deadline mashup, of course, because I experienced it live, and because like even though like the first one it's just acoustic song, so that could be compared to the other performance I was talking about. And then talking till the end is iconic as always when she sings it live. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love the visuals on the screen. But the Apathy performance on the Deadline tour was really cool with the dancers, the choreography, moving through the stage. So I feel like the flow of that solo stage is really cool. We go from an acoustic song to a more like I'm still sad but more powerful and with production song, and then we go to Apate to have the time of our lives in the concert. I really had so much fun. I'm never gonna get over the fact that she um ate churros before going on stage, and then when she was singing "Call It the End," which is the one that I got, she still like was doing kind of this because of the chocolate. Amazing. And I feel like she has sang all the songs except, I mean, of course, Gone and Underground, she has not sang them. But I mean, from Rosie, has not sing on the Deadline tour Drinks or Coffee, Not the Same, and Too Bad for Us. And honestly, Too Bad for Us and Not the Same are like kind of the forgotten childs of the album, I feel. And Not the Same is not my favorite one, but Too Bad for Us, I loved it so much. And also, I feel like she should have sang Messi. I want to hear Messi, but maybe Messi, you need kind of the production and stuff. Anyway, there's a lot of things I want her to play live because what do you mean without you? With J Dragon? Oh God, I want that lower register, like natural pitch of Rosé. Don't even get me started. Anyway, moving on to number two. Number two is pretty recent. It's the one and the only iconic performance of Rosé and Bruno playing Apathy at the Grammys, opening the Grammys with that rockier version of Apathy, she being literally the reincarnation of Avril Lavigne. And with that hair, so cool, so confident, Bruno killing it with the guitar and that solo part where Rosé would go like backwards. Ah, the aura, and opening the Grammys with that was really cool. Everyone was having so much fun. You saw my reaction the other day to it. It's so great. And honestly, there's a lot of cool Appetite performances like the one with Psy, but this one especially, I feel like it even beat like the Mama Awards performance. And the only reason why this is not number one, it's because this next one, um, it touches my soul to a point where I cry and I just cannot understand what was going on with her that day. And it's the Gala des Pierres Jeunes. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it well. I can speak a little bit of French, but still. Gala du pièce jeunesse. Jones. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. She did a mashup on 2025, beginning of 2025, where Hobie was there too, and Katy Perry, I believe. Yeah, Katy Perry too. She sang Toxic Sultana and Appetite, but before these two songs, she sang Stay a Little Longer, guys. And I feel like there were problems with the mics and stuff, and she still killed it. But I don't know, maybe she was sad that day, she was heartbroken, but she was singing it with so much passion. Like the crowd was insanely silent listening to her, getting crazy, getting emotional. He sounded perfect, like heavenly. I will never get over this performance, and I just don't think she has ever sang Stay a Little Longer like that again. That song, how sad that song is. I mean, Taeyong has taste, posting that on Instagram because, guy, I get you. My baby knows things, and that song is perfect. So it has to be my favorite performance only because of the vocals. I mean, we could put it all together because, as I've said, Toxic Soldier and Avati are always iconic. But I believe that specifically Stay a Little Longer deserves its flowers. So, yeah, finally, we're going with the top 5 songs. As I've said on Jenny's video, I feel like Ruby is my favorite album as a concept, as a whole, as a track list, like everything that revolves around an album. But if we put together the whole discography of the members, including then the solos before their debuts this last year, and like the collabs and stuff, so if we add to Rosie, Underground, Gone, Without You, Messy, etc. Rose's discography is my favorite one so far, and the only tiny thing that I have to say about Rosie is that maybe you can get lost a little bit at the end because there's a lot of sad songs and slower songs, and I feel like the last ones are kind of more similar. They don't have maybe that specific thing about them, just like Toxic Soliana is sad, but it has its own thing. 3 a.m., 2 years, stay a little longer, as I was saying. Even Dance All Night, which is the last track, is kind of more of a hopeful. Game Boy, Game Boy is more upbeat, but the ones in the middle kind of merge, and I feel like she needs to step up a little bit from this kind of heartbroken girl, and I feel like she will, and give us maybe more songs like Messy, Drinks or Coffee, Underground. But anyway, I still love all the goddamn songs, like they are so good. But this is my top 5. Number 5, we already mentioned this song, and it's Drinks or Coffee. And I'm sure that if you know me already, it doesn't surprise you at all because I love upbeat, funny songs. This concept is so simple, but I really loved it. And at first, I was kind of confused because I was like, if you are saying that you cannot be naughty and you cannot like go one step ahead, why are you invited him to drinks, and why even choosing between drinks or coffee? But I feel like with time I kind of actually understood what it meant, and it was like we can do whatever you want, we can have more of a chill day drinking coffee, or we can be more in this. I feel like it's a metaphor for more upbeat, kind of flirty situation with drinks. Anyway, I just wish the song was a little bit longer, but the production is so good. And Rosie, please release songs like this and dance to it because this would have been so cool. Number 4, it's the gorgeous 3 a.m. Oh my god, this song, guys. I wanted her to sing the song to me on the deadline tour, but sadly she didn't. This song is so vulnerable. It's so kind of needy. You don't like she doesn't hide from the fact that she needs that person. She does not afraid of saying that the world could roll their eyes to her, but she wants him. That's the only thing she wants. And I feel like it has this kind of grandness. It's unique because it's not a slow back all the time. And I feel like when the chorus gets to me, I wanna run too, with its several background vocals. It's so beautifully produced. I love it so much, and it was one of my instant favorites when I first heard the album. Number 3, number 3 is Gone. Yes, guys, I used to be an underground guy before, even before having Rosie and stuff. When we only had Gone and Underground. At first, I was an underground guy, but with time, I rediscovered Gone, and I was like, ooh, I love it when an artist is able to make me love and adore a slower song, which is not usually the thing that I'm more drawn to. This song is so sad and so beautiful, and how can something so sad sound so beautiful at the same time? I love the kind of thing she does. All my life is gone. And I also love the pre-chorus. I just wanna be the one, but to you I've already done. She is one of a kind because I feel like this song would not sound that good, or be that, or it would be that special if it was not sang by her. And I don't know, guys, it started like stepping up on my top, and now it's number three. Number two, I don't care what anyone says. Number two is Apathy. Yes, guys. I think we've talked long and hard about this song. I don't think I have to say anything. People might dislike it, people might call it simple. I don't care. It's the catchiest thing I've ever heard. It makes me happy, it makes me want to dance. It's so addictive, and not talking about the apate, which is also really addictive. I'm talking about the pre chorus. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? We know that that is a really popular progression of chords, and it makes sense because I cannot stop listening to it. And I'm honestly, it's been a year and a few months, almost a year and a half, and I have not get tired of this song. In fact, at first I feel like I did not listen to it properly or gave it the importance that it has. But when it started being like kind of a phenomenon, I was like, wait a minute, let's just think about this song. It's so well done. This rocky, poppy, K-poppy vibe all merged together. How great the two voices sound together. The bridge, like the release of dopamine that has that bridge. Hold on, out my way. And then the fact that it's a drinking game makes it even funnier. Wow, Rosé, you really did something with this song. And Bruno, congratulations, because your placement on this song was insanely good. And the only reason why it's not number one is because number one, it's one of my favorite songs ever. I'm absolutely in love with the song, and I will never not talk about this song. And as you probably already can guess, it's Toxic Till the End. This is the perfect title track. This is the perfect MV, because what do you mean? We already have a video talking about that MV on my channel, so you can check it out. I don't even know what to say. I love when a chorus is dramatic and it's loud, and then the perfect bridge that goes with it. Then it strips back to the chorus. Back there when I was running out of your place. The storytelling, it's beautiful, it's well-rounded, and the video clip, it really gives you an insight to this loophole of toxicity. And it's not only because it can feel relatable. I don't feel like I would not love this song if it was not relatable to me. I would still love it so much because it sounds amazing. And honestly, those specific songs from artists that overcome any other rational thing of, oh, this artist is my favorite one, so this song should be my favorite one. It's not Toxic Till the End, it's just Toxic Till the End, and it will always remain as a very important song to me. And it's my favorite solo song from all the four girls, so I mean, it's really good. So that's it, guys. I'm so glad that we can make these videos for the girls. Now we only have Lisa left, which I'm so excited because poor girl has not gotten any solo video on the channel yet, because she has not been releasing or doing major things, just like Jenny, her two performances, Kisu with Eyes Closed, Rosé with the Grammy Museum performance. But we will get to her because I love the four girls just equally. And I just really hope that you can appreciate this present for Rosé. Remember to wish her a happy birthday on Weavers on Instagram. Be kind with people and ignore the hate that she gets always, like she did incredibly in the Grammys. It doesn't matter that she did not win. Don't listen to the noise. Just live your life and enjoy your relationship with Rosé, her music, and wait for more exciting things to come from her. Because I feel like the solo tours will be perfectly placed, because the BTS tour will be kind of over like the all the money that we spend on it, and I feel like I will be like it will be easier for me to travel again and go to see Rosé and let's hope Lisa and Jisoo. I'm already seeing Jenny on Summer. And we know that Rosé wants to do a solo concert, so I'm really, really excited for that. I'm waiting for her when she feels like she has to do it, and I'm really excited for more music from this beautiful, gorgeous, talented woman. We'll leave it here for today. Thank you so much for listening to me, for staying until the end, and we will see each other soon to keep fanboying and fangirling. Adios!